here we are again, 7:37. Happy Thursday morning. We've got the coach, Marc Lafleur, in studio. Morning, Mark.
Hey, guys.
And,
I think his Mike's headphones cutting out. Okay.
You good now? The equipment works now?
Now mine's cutting out.
There you go.
We good?
All right. So, home game tomorrow night, as we just heard. French River will be in town. It's the Halloween promotion as well. Our promotions department has some prizes in store for folks that want to get all costumed up and have a little fun.
Mark, I guess French River would be a revenge game because they have one win this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we know who that was against.
Had to win against
during the showcase, right?
Yeah. It's just one of those games where, listen, we won a couple of games early on this year that we felt
You get lucky.
we got lucky, didn't deserve. And we also said at that time as well, it's going to happen sometime in the year where you end up playing a game where you feel you should win and you don't.
Right.
And that happened versus French River.
Hey,
that actually happened, we believe it happened as well last Saturday.
I was going to say, you had coming off a good weekend, Mark. You've been scuffling for a little while, but you took 5 or 6 points on the weekend, so you must be happy with that. Looked a little better.
Yeah, I mean, the ship was rectifying itself.
Yeah.
And we knew it was eventually going to come. We wanted it sooner rather than later. And, it looks like the guys understand now what we want in terms of certain things on the ice.
So what's been better, Mark? What turned it around?
Good question. Ultimately, you can pick apart a couple of things here and there, but it has to do with winning your one-on-one battles.
Yeah.
And we weren't winning those for a stretch. We just felt that a lot of teams were pinning us down in our end. We really worked hard in practice in terms of technique and in terms of compete level.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, you can throw any system you want out there. If you can't win your one-on-one battles, it doesn't matter what you throw.
That's right. You got to work.
And we honestly think that was the biggest issue, is compete level and winning your one-on-one battles. We went and got little size to partly answer that problem as well.
You say a little size.
Yeah, well,
There's a whole lot of Mike Hans, especially when he's got his skates on.
yeah, exactly.
6'4", 220.
Wow.
And he's just learning the ropes with us too. So he's just raw out there on Sunday.
He threw a hit. On Sunday that I think the entire team grew about 2 inches after he threw that hit, because it was like, okay, there's another dimension to this hockey club now.
Well, Mark, no matter how fast the game gets, and it's faster, there's still an element of that, isn't there? There's still an element of size. And
Yeah, I mean, if you can find the guy who's 6'4", who's strong and can skate, I mean, you want that. But I've always said ultimately it's not so much about the size, but more about the strength and compete level.
right, the way he plays.
Because you can still see a lot of 5'9" guys that are thick and that can skate.
Yeah.
And get to the
Brandon
corners.
Carrance is one of those
Yes,
guys, right?
exactly. Brandon
He's
Carrance.
not that tall, but he's thick.
He's just thick, and
Yeah.
he's naturally strong.
Mm-hmm.
And it enables him to win the one-on-one battle. So it's not so much the size, more so the strength.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 guys that played in the NHL that moved around to 7 teams because they were 6'3", 6'4", and they never hit anybody, but they still just keep using them, thinking they're going to play different, but they play like they're 5'7".
It's true. And then you get the Brendan Gallaghers of the world that think they're 6'4".
That's right. So that's good. You turn it around. So goaltending been okay, Mark? You've been happy with that as of late? Or?
Yeah, I mean, goaltending's been solid all year. There's a little lull at one point, but I mean, definitely not the issue. It's been a strong point from game 1 to what now I believe game 17.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it keeps on. We keep on riding the hot goalies right now.
And your big guys are scoring the goals. Ford had 3, and
and
Maya had a couple there.
But we've been also getting some good contribution in terms of killing penalties. A lot of blocked shots from the guys that normally don't see the offensive time. So we're getting good contribution from everybody right now in some shape or form.
I was going to ask you, after the showcase, or including the showcase, let me go out on a limb here and say you've seen everybody in the league, or just about everybody in the league. how do you assess the league? It looks like this year it's the tightest it's ever been.
No,
at least since Kirk Lake's been in.
It's a little upside down, eh, Mark?
Well, we
Sioux's
could
a little vulnerable.
Well, maybe a little vulnerable.
Well, they lost a couple games. I don't.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I saw them play at the showcase. They were very strong. Then, they had kind of a lull as well. I think right afterwards when they came out east.
Yeah.
Usually, even when we had good parity in the league, years past, we could still kind of sort out 2 or 3 teams above the rest, and we honestly can't.
Like
we
Timmins
can't do it now.
Timmins is
exactly
very strong this year.
Yeah.
Just when you think you kind of have it halfway figured out, another surprise gets sprung on you.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
somebody gets beat, and you say, "Really?"
Well, it should be interesting. It keeps it going for the.
Like you
makes it
you
fun
look
for
at
the
Erica
fans.
Falls right now. Erica Falls is a terrific team. I think they have 14 veterans.
Yeah.
And I mean, say what you want about their success last year. When you have 14 guys coming back, it makes a huge difference.
Sure.
That's right.
And you don't have that luxury.
No.
You wouldn't know what to do with yourself.
But you know
if
what?
you had 14 guys coming back, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself at training camp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's true. Well,
You know
most
what?
of them moved on. They're still playing, right, Mark?
Exactly. And the guys that are here right now that are new, we expect them to be playing like veterans by December.
Exactly. That's what it's all
Well, I guess that's right. This is the process here,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You want to be playing your best in March, not
We
in,
said to ourselves as a coaching staff with all these new bodies that we had to be patient and we had to be realistic about this, and that our team wouldn't look like the past gold miner teams until possibly December.
Yeah.
Just because of the learning factor. There's so much to learn.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, so French River Friday night, 7:30 at the complex. Like Fergie said, wear your costume, win the prizes.
Yeah,
Then you're off to Iroquois Falls Saturday night.
Dress like Mackle, you might win 2 prizes.
I doubt that very much. Leave me out of this.
Mark's going to dress like a coach, and we'll see what happens.
There you go.
Got a trivia question for a pair of tickets for tomorrow night's game. And this is a broad, general NHL question.
Dale Howard-Chuck.
No. What can I say? It's not Patrick Laine.
Jim Kite.
Either. It's not Jim Kite, not Laine. Has nothing to do with anybody.
Randy Carlisle.
Okay.
This person would retire before they donned a Winnipeg Jets jersey.
Okay. Oh, so it's a Hab then, maybe, or something.
No, it's not a Hab.
Okay. What's the question?
He'd look real good in a Hab jersey, though. What player, as of right now, leads the NHL in scoring? 567 CJKL is the number to call, and he does not wear a Maple Leaf jersey.
Right, okay.
If that's what you're thinking.
Okay, Mark, good luck this weekend then.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks for this, Mark, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the complex. 7:30 against the French River Rapids, then a road trip to Iroquois Falls on Saturday night. Going to be a whole lot of fun.